What's up, everyone? Good evening. How we doing? Thanks for joining us again. Another episode of the Reef Experience. Once we get Lewis in here and get everybody going. What's up, everybody coming in? Carlos, Poor Man's Reef, Fish Tropical, Jayer's Reef. What's up, sir? Reef Souffle. Lewis, go ahead and send me a request so I can add you. Jonathan's Reef. The Truth SD San Diego. Them boys in California doing it big. Clearwater Scrubbers in the house. Got that little issue worked out. What's up, sir?
My man, what's up?
How you doing?
Hey, man, that background keeps getting more and more interesting every week, man. I like what you're doing there. I like that. That's part of this now.
Hey, listen, you got to work with what you got, right?
Dude, that is awesome.
Listen. This is my Reef Builder studio, the garage.
Bro, I love it. Yo, let us take a quick peek of what you're working with this week.
This week I just got all my boxes, first of all. But look, so let me show you guys this. So it's a 1942 bottle, right?
No, you didn't.
I was gonna use it for the dosing thing, but it doesn't match color-wise. So I got 3 of them. I got all 3 bottles, and I got the stuff for it, but it doesn't match. So I'm not gonna use it.
What's the next option for you? What's in your head? Are you gonna go like something still like in your design, or are you gonna go something like manufacturer type dosing?
It's gonna be one of 3 things. So I got my old dosing containers. This is what I used to use on my old tank. The 1,000 milliliter gold Boss bottles.
Got you.
For years.
Interesting.
These work really good. And then, like I said, I was gonna use the 1942 bottle, and it works exactly the same, right? So I got the container. I have the acrylic rod inside. I'll show you real quick. Got the acrylic rod inside. The Murloc goes to the doser.
That is crazy.
So, and then right now, what I have in the stand, I have my components 1, 2, 3, the white buckets. So I was thinking about just drilling them and putting the Murlocs on top of it for the dosing, but I really don't know.
Where did you find that fitting for the bottle?
On both Reef Supply.
Really?
Yeah, this is a Murloc. You know where I actually learned how to do this from?
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was like it pops in the bottle. I thought it had like plastic, like hookahs. You know how the hookahs have that. Okay, I see.
No, what I did was I sanded it down so that way I can snap it inside.
I got you. That's a cool idea. I like that.
I thought it would be dope, but then I asked my wife what she thought, and she said that shit doesn't match. So it's gonna go behind me from now on into my collection of boxes.
Wow.
Someone put "Welcome to Dez's LFS."
Yo, for real.
Speak it into existence, Wicked. Speak it into existence.
This is that once again the Reef Experience. You get to live it with us week to week. It's crazy. You know, we look at the length of the hobby, and some people, you know, it's crazy how things change from week to week if you are really in that mode and in that zone. You know how that progress really comes along on it, and for us it's beautiful because we get it on this perfect symmetry of 7 p.m. Thursday. I mean 9 p.m. Thursday. You know that we just constantly know that we're gonna get kind of feedback of what our progress is, of what's going on, and it's crazy. And considering we have pretty much regular lives, you know, where we got our jobs all day, and you know we got our time with our fams and all that. So, I mean,
I think I was just actually thinking about it before we started. We've done pretty well. I mean, a lot of the people that are watching have been watching us. We've made it every week for a lot of weeks now.
Yeah, man. I mean, I look, I don't want to speak for you, but I truly enjoy it, man. I really have a good time on Thursdays. It's really like a relaxed point too for me. You know, I kind of feel like when we come on, we know we're going to sit back and, you know, just kind of kick it. I get to kind of set, especially the last few weeks, you know how I've been with the whole frag swap thing, which is coming this Saturday. So tomorrow's a busy day for me. Between tomorrow and Saturday, and it's the experience. You know what I mean? Like, and they've kind of got to hear and see kind of our stories and kind of how we
I think you need to
transpire
show
from week
more
to
of your
weekend.
frag swap stuff. You need to show more of it.
Man, it's a lot of bits and pieces all over the place right now, man. It's really like, you know how the carnivals, you know how when this shows up, it's just but they put it all together. Like I'll try to show you some stuff here in a
Yeah, no,
bit.
definitely show us, man. I mean, I think you need to show it off and really show people, what you did and what you put all that effort into, because it's going to be different.
Yeah, yeah. I
It's going to
mean,
be
look,
different.
I I I kind of want to really make the surprise at the show. I
Okay.
if the way I'm thinking, if the vision once again, it's so many pieces, but in my head, like you see your tank done. You get me? Like even though
Nah,
it's a
I don't see it done. I don't see it
well,
done,
but let
but I
me
see the roadmap.
correct. You know what I mean? You have your vision. You have,
Yeah.
and it'll steer here and there once again, real time from time to time. But you have somewhat of a vision of what you're trying to get. But for me, it's all going to come together in the matter of minutes. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Nah, for sure.
It's not a long term build or like it's not something that we're
Well, it is
really.
long term because you're going to take it from show to show, God willing, right? You're going
Yeah,
to get bigger and better.
in that sense, yeah. But as far as like the amount of time it's going to spend, especially for the first time per se,
All
it's
right.
just kind of I definitely want to don't want to really. I think it'll give off pretty much everything. Kind of goes hand in hand. So you get a feel of something. You kind of can get a feel of everything for the most part. And I want to leave some type of surprise for Saturday. A lot of people are definitely excited to go check out the whole show. Period. It seems like it's gonna be a killer show. There's a bunch of great vendors gonna be out there. Um, food. I mean, it sounds like it's coming together
I actually
great.
saw the food post. Let me get to some of these comments real quick.
Yeah,
For
please,
everyone that's
please.
sending
We
a
catch
request
up.
to join the live, more towards the end, if you want, send me a request and then I can add you guys in for everyone that's sending in. Mark De Niro 28 said, Des MP40s. I'm actually going to put some Amazon gyres on it to start the tank. Two CP 180 Wi-Fi's. Those are going to give me, it's advertised at between 6 to 9,000 gallon per hour in float on each of those gyres. So I'm going to start off with two and then add as I go.
Nice.
Let's see. Sticks and Soda says, what you smoking on? This is tiramisu. That's what the bag said. I don't know. Abu didn't approve. He
Oh
hated on it.
Lord.
Poor man's Reef said you should really start with the calc mix milk dosing. So my experience with calc, I've done calc in ATO, I've done calc reactor, I've done calc on a doser. I've tried calc all sorts of ways, so I know all the benefits of calc.
Mm.
For me, poor man's the biggest benefit to calc is pH. And fortunately, in this house that I moved into, I don't have any pH issues right now. Once I get the big tank going, maybe there'll be a difference, but I'm going to assume that if I'm holding well into the eights without nothing, I'm going to probably still be pretty close in the big tank.
Mm.
If not, then I'll adjust as I go. But I definitely know all about calc and I'll dose. I'm not scared of it. Let's
Yeah.
see. Somebody put Bigfoot's Reef, but it's an appointment viewing. Now, boys, that's for Reef X, Mr.
What is it again?
Lewis.
I didn't hear the message. What is it?
That I think he's alluding to. I got all this shit behind me, so we're only taking appointments.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Nah. What's up, B? How you doing, poor
We're
man's Reef?
supposed to be. Hey, so we got to get our stuff together, man. We had B scheduled this week. We had Cat scheduled this week. We talked to Mahina this week. Um, Poor man's Reef. I'm supposed to join with him as well. So we definitely got to get our little schedule together. So I promise for everyone that are gonna join our lives, maybe we up it to 2 times a week. Maybe we keep doing 1 time a week. But we'll definitely come up with a real deal schedule so that way we, get it sorted out.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, my apologies in advance for all of y'all. Be a Metro Cat, thank you for the opportunity. I know you were supposed to join, but you know, hey, the invitation's still on the table whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
We
so
we
hopefully,
ready to chat.
I was actually gonna send MetroCat a message that hopefully next week we could have her and B on with us, and then
That'll be
later
dope.
on I could have Josh. I'm waiting for clear water scrubbers for me to get the tank set up so we can do the live with him and he can really explain to everybody what it is he sent me, what it is, how I'm gonna work it, how it works, all of that.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm waiting on that. But
So
we're definitely gonna get our schedules together.
yeah, I mean, the last few days, last few weeks have been crazy for me. I had a lot going on, man, and I was really busy with work, so it set me back a lot for the show. So I was able to take vacation this week and kind of catch myself up. But I
Nice.
mean, look,
I haven't
setting up.
taken one since I got to Georgia, and you know I'm a
Oh
vacation guy.
man,
So
nah, it's
coming
much
soon.
needed sometimes. It doesn't feel like a vacation, man. I'll be honest. It's already Friday and I can't believe it, man. This week like just drove by so fast, man. It's already, another week gone. But, we got a lot of stuff done. We're making a lot of progress out here. Um I will tell
Absolutely.
you, I mean, kind of alluding back to like, showing kind of the display tank. I kind of wanted to keep you guys in tune on the Reef Experience as far as the process. Technically, at this point, I really don't want to give it away, but I am kind of gonna backtrack after for next week. So next week we'll once it's all in the open, I'll kind of go back as to my thought process and why I did what I did and how I did it. As a
Yeah.
new, a lot of new people out there. I've gotten a lot of DMs as to, what do you got to do to be at a show? How does the show work? What about the corals? And although once again I've done a few events, I've been to many. I got a feel for it, but it's not the same doing it alone. So, and I think to record it and document it and share it, I think it's valuable to a lot of people out there. You know what I mean? But for
I
the
think
sake
so,
of
and I think it
yeah,
goes to the same way as week to week. People are watching me how I build a fish tank, a reef tank, right?
100%.
I think if you I understand the reasoning why, after next week, maybe we open those doors. But just how going from a person like me just building a reef tank to where now you're building a frag system for frag shows.
Yeah,
That has to be modular. You got to be able to travel with it. You got to be able to break it down, put it up, have the corals, all of that stuff going on. So I think that'll be good for you to explain to people because that is the evolution of it. That's the next
yeah,
step.
yeah. And whoever goes to the show, which I hope to see a lot of y'all, and please, say what's up. It's gonna be a lot of going on, so I hopefully, and I'll try to definitely catch up with everybody. But part of it is definitely like the experience in general. Like I'm more excited really about the experience for me per se, as far as like this venture. And obviously when I get there, I'm dying to see it. But you people will kind of be living it with me. Like luckily this is a unique position to be in. You know what I mean? That we have this opportunity to have a voice out here with a few fellow local people, and
Look at
hopefully
Knockout
more.
Corals. Knockout Corals says we got the best frag tanks at the show. Knockout
Oh,
Corals. I don't know when you see what my guy built for the frag swaps. I'm gonna be honest. The other guy's got to be a little bit nervous.
hey, look, I really do gotta pay respect to the dudes that like put in work, cause
Yep. And
there's
Knockout Corals has actually reached out to me. Shout out to them. I'm gonna see them. I want to say end of October, Novemberish. There's a frag swap up here, so I'm definitely gonna be able to meet them there for sure.
nice. Yeah, I mean, look, if all goes well, I'm looking to venture out into other places, man. So I don't see myself limiting myself to Florida, to be honest with you. I mean, I've set it up in a way where I would like to travel with it. And see how like that'll be my next experience. You know what I mean? And record that story. Kind of stepping out of state lines
What's up,
with,
Greg?
you know, um,
A lot of times when I'm looking at the frag swap stuff, like the one that was just in, I want to say it was in South Carolina. Um, it's kind of cool that they travel. Like the fact that someone can take Speed Reefer for example. He goes to quite a few different shows, and he's traveling long distance with all those acros, bro.
hey,
You
and
got to
what
give them some credit.
that's what
Even
I'm
Knockout
saying.
Corals, even that I'm seeing them there. They're on a lot of the frag swap posts that I see that are all over the country. You see them, they're traveling a lot, so it's definitely kind of cool.
100%, man. And like I say, like me being in the position to try to get in that, I admire all that. I'm kind of looking into all that, you know, like and the more I dig into it, and the more I'm getting like deep down, I'm more respect I'm finding for the people that do it, because I see what it takes and the, you know, the thought process behind it. And for some of these guys, it's second nature already. You know, like
Yeah.
I've been playing basketball my whole life. I could pick up a ball and kind of, yeah, I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not the same when you've been doing something for X amount of years than when you're coming, no matter how prepared you are. But I'm taking it as the journey. I'm taking it as a journey, however it comes. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to share it next week. I'm really more excited about like next week's live to be able to kind of break it down to everybody.
Greg
Just
made a
how it
good
played out.
comment right there. He says the travel game is more about exposure than actual sales. Before we say that, though, the Arabian Reefer says, I want to go fudge. Arabian Reefer, you need a clear water algae scrubber. Where's the box?
He doesn't have. He didn't. He got a scrubber, didn't
He
he,
don't know how to connect none of that shit. I don't even know
bro?
why I'm feeding into his comments. But to Greg's comment, the travel game is more about exposure than actual sales. I think both things can be true. I think both. I think you need both things, right? Just like how I recognize that these companies, even though I may have never seen them before, never met them before, I know they're a traveling show, right? They're going with the shows, but that exposure leads to sales ultimately, right?
Hmm.
Um, if I see knockout corals online and I see knockout corals on this flyer, that flyer, if I start to see Reef X on the South Carolina flyer every single year and a Palm Beach flyer every single year, Kendall flyer every single year,
Yeah.
then that exposure is going to ultimately lead to more sales for sure.
I mean, and look, speaking of knockout, and look, once again, apologies if my comments are frozen up. So I'm counting on you, Des. I don't want to disconnect until we got somebody else in here. So I'll let you
Okay.
kind of run the comments, and then once we bring somebody on, I'll go
Well,
ahead
if
and
you want, I
disconnect.
can go through the comments real quick.
Sorry if I missed anything, guys. It freezes up on me when I play with the phone, you know, and touch things that I shouldn't.
So we
But
just got people just saying, Farm Fried saying traveling is tiring. Just in regards to what we're speaking about, consistency. Knockout Coral says consistency is key. Uh, as far as traveling, though, what does that exactly mean, right? Like, I drove from Miami to Atlanta with corals in the back of my tank, and I would say 85% of them made it without any harm. I
hmm,
would say 10% looked a little funky, and then I'll say maybe that last remaining 5% died.
hmm,
And that was just in one trip. But if you're talking about taking 100 frags, I don't want to lose 20 frags. I can't lose, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Can't lose 20 frags out of 100. I got to be able to make it there and they're all good. So that's pretty cool.
And I'll be honest with you, man. One thing people are gonna see about like me and with the way I'm set up, it's not only the setup that's gonna be unique, it's gonna be the choral selection too. It's not gonna be your like common day frag swap selection, in the sense that I'm more of a mix between a collector, hobbyist, and in the business. So I have a large array of things, just very peculiar. None necessarily has to be big name things. You know what I mean? But very interesting pieces. And I think it's gonna draw like a whole different type of I guess perception of the show, in my sense, to kind of the way I'm trying to approach it. It's so it's all different, really. It's really different the way I'm trying to lay myself out, which makes it harder on me because once again, you're kind of recreating something that you really can't. You know, like I get bits and pieces from guys like Knockout. You know that I've witnessed. I've looked around and kind of got a feel of how I was going to orchestrate this if it was me. You
Right.
know, that type of like we all do it when we're there. You know, especially if you're a hobbyist with the intent of ever getting somewhere, you walk these shows and you say, I would like to do it like that, or maybe that's my approach. Some people want just that there's different layouts, different types of styles of frag swap vendors. And I come from a swag shop back in the days. I used to do a lot of that with the wife and stuff like that. So like I kind of got, obviously this is a whole new monster because we're out
Yeah,
of
you
corals, but there's still a vibe to it that you can kind of relate to. in a sense. That gives you a kind of a field preparation too, because you know that's like a pop-up shop type ordeal.
And let me
So
ask you, is
yeah,
this going to be officially like your first? Is this going to be officially your first frag swap showing as Reef X
uh,
Corals, the whole thing?
100%. This is my first event selling by period by myself, with the exception of, like I said, those times that I've done it with friends to help them set up and stuff like that. Um, so and obviously the events I've been to and stuff, but other than that, man, I'm kind of, I'm going new pretty much to it. And a lot of it is pretty much just me trying to figure it out what I would do if it was me and hoping for the best. That's why it's so important for me Saturday to see how it plays out as far as the show. And once again, I would love, I can't wait for people to come and see and, give me their input, whether it's good or bad. I want it. That's the point. I really want.
Metro Cat just put a comment that's kind of funny that made me think. She put, "Who dips their swap purchases fess up?" Right. So as far as dipping after you purchase,
100%.
what's one thing I think vendors should do, and maybe we can add this later on down the line. I like getting little things, right? So like giving me a sticker is cool. The 3 times that I've shipped corals, right? I'm not a coral seller or whatever, but the 3 times that I have sold people coral and shipped them, I shipped them with little vials of dip. And I also shipped them with little vials of reeferoids. Did they ever probably use them? I don't know.
I
But
like
is it
it's a
cool
nice
to get a little
touch.
bit of coral food and a little bit of dip? So that's maybe something you can think about. You know what I'm
Yeah, and
saying?
I definitely something I'm gonna consider. I'm you
Because you can
really.
buy you can buy a bottle of Coral Revive and pour it into little
Yeah,
containers
I
and ship
want
it
to
with it.
say, and I had that thought process, and I totally forgot about doing that, just because I want to say it was Subculture Corals in West Palm Beach when you walked into the show, and I think they orchestrated this frag swap. They had and it was a great marketing tool for this company. The DipX or
And that's
Dip
exactly what it
RX,
is. It's a marketing tool, but it's also a real thing. Like
a
for
convenient marketing
one-time dip
tool.
use,
It's
it'll
like
cost
it's
you
like those
nothing.
little goody swag items that you get that you're actually gonna use, that you're excited about, man. It was just laying
Yeah.
around. Yeah, it's for dip it's more important. But yeah, they use Coral Dip RX, I believe it was, that Subculture was giving out in little packets, and I thought that was a cool touch. I thought that was a very cool touch
I
to the
just think it
show.
would be a cool touch. Let me see
No, I
here.
can't agree more.
The Arabian. The Arabian's trying to join us. He can join us. I have Mahina. Mahina's also going to join us, I believe, today if he's on.
Yeah,
Oh,
I sent him the memo, but I don't think he caught it on time. I hope
okay.
if he did, he's more than welcome to join.
The Arabian's joining us, though. There he is. The
What's
world
up, Abu?
famous.
How
The
you doing, my
world
man?
famous. The
Hey,
Arabian
fresh.
Reaper.
He told us he was coming clean today. He was coming
Love
with
it.
the fresh cut today.
Yeah.
You got a fucking comb over. You talk all this shit and got a comb over.
What's
Yo,
is
hey,
great?
see, but now I want to be listening to the. Now I want to
That's
be
that
seeing the
grown man
comments.
shit.
So I'm gonna take advantage now that he's on and disconnect real quick. Let y'all talk so I can go ahead and get this
Right.
working.
What is this? A store you have behind you, Mr. Sky High?
Yeah, this is called Sky High Studios. I'm taking the. You ever seen Reef Builders Studios? You don't know about Jake Adams, right? But this is my version. This is all my boxes of stuff.
Yeah.
This is Sky High Studios. Okay.
Okay.
You
I
know how
like
you
that.
got your boxes of coral boxes that you buy? These are my boxes.
They went in the attic now.
No. Right now, they're going to stay here. And then when we get more boxes, we start putting them in the attic because we're going to get more boxes and more boxes.
You about ready to wet your tank?
Well, I filled it up. I filled the tank all the way up. I let it run overnight. It was fine. Put a little towel underneath. Didn't get no water on the floor. Why are you laughing?
I come back to Sky High Studios. Oh shit!
Sky High Studios. I don't know what else to put. The tank
I
ain't
can't leave
done.
you alone for 1 second. You create a whole company while I'm gone. I can't
Sky
ever
High Studios.
disconnect.
That's how we got to do. We got to evolve. We got to get better. We got to get more boxes.
Abu,
Okay.
what's up? What's going on in your world, baby?
Man, same old, same old. Same old, same old.
Oh shit! What you think about these frag swaps, bro? Any advice
I'm
for
gonna let
me?
you guys talk. I'll be right back.
What
Frag
you got for
swap,
me for Saturday, bro? For the frag swap? What you think?
man.
What you think?
Sell that shit, bro. Don't hold on to it.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Hallelujah. Yeah.
but you need to be looking for some deals, man, for on
Man,
some
look,
other shit.
I'll be honest with you, man. I really did try to like array my like because a lot of people will assume like first impression you want to come in obviously with like with these crazy pieces, but as far as price point, I really wanted to make sure I could bring like crazy pieces, affordable prices. You know what I mean? Especially in
Yeah,
comparison to their value. So I'm,
yeah.
and obviously combining it with a nice presentation and all that other, no brain stuff that you just gotta do, whatever you're doing.
It's a
Um,
vibe, man. Even if you don't sell shit, bro, it's a vibe. I'm telling you,
that's
you're
how
gonna
I'm
have a
going
good
into
time.
it. That's how
Yeah,
I'm going into it, Abu. I'm really going into it, like I said, for the experience and like really come out with the outcome and tell y'all, bro, this shit was crazy. I had a great time, but this shit was this shit. I sat on my ass for 5 hours, bro. But we'll find out. We'll
yeah,
find
it's
out.
nice. I seen it. It's nice. It looked good.
What you think, bro? Yeah, y'all two got the sneak peek, so y'all kind of know what I'm coming with. But I can't wait to show it. I mean, I'm proud of it, and it's only gotten better, man. There's a lot of little details I've put into it that I think are really nice touch, and it's all very practical too. I think like Des brought up the point of making it like modular in the sense of convenience for long term use, being able to like connect, disconnect, go grab and go, plug and play type of ordeal.
Yeah, the first
Um,
time is the toughest time, but then you're gonna get it all figured out.
exactly,
The way
exactly.
the way you tote the corals, that's make it ease on you too. You know what I mean? As in big bins with the stacked tiers of, with the frag holders and the stackables and all that. All that make a difference.
Yeah, man. And look,
So, Coral King.
one thing I'm very happy about too that my display will hopefully represent, bro. And I think it's a part of what we're doing right now is just like there'll be different people that we've just connected through the chat rooms and turned into like business friendships, like we've created like these partnerships, and in a very small scale. You know what I mean? Nothing big, but I think I think it's just as valuable as like the reef pack in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I think the value is still just as strong, just in the sense that we're
You
looking
know
out
what I
for each
always
other.
said. I always told everyone when everyone would fight about it. I think you need both things, right? You need that sense of community, but you also need just that sales side.
Oh,
Because there
absolutely,
are people who just want to buy; they don't want to talk to you.
100%.
But then you also have those people that
Yeah,
want to
but
talk to you.
but you're gonna be able to target those, and you know what? Let me tell you how you can't be friends with everybody that come by the booth. You got to be trying to catch zaps. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it flowing. Like this one, he's looking, ask. You know what I'm saying? Try to label prices. You know what I
But
mean?
that's gonna come with experience. So where he can tell who's just wants to talk to him versus
Yeah,
who's
of
gonna
course.
actually buy something.
You're gonna have the ones you're gonna want to talk to, but then you're gonna have grandma and grandpa that gives two fucks about you and just wants to put
Yeah,
in your tank. You know what I'm saying?
you're right.
Because I'll
When I
be honest, look,
look,
when I'm at frag swaps in the little, the conference rooms in the hotels, I walk around like, even though I want to buy something, I'm not gonna buy it the first time I walk up on it. I gotta circle the room at
no, well,
least two
see, that's
times.
different though because you're gonna have hunters out there. There's gonna be people came out there with some knots in their pocket and they're
Yeah,
looking to buy some shit. You know what I mean? So you can't look at it like that because if
that's
it's
true.
something they like, they're
But
not
look,
gonna walk by it. You see what I'm saying?
Chef all the way from Spain. He's checking in from Spain, right? He says, if you don't talk to me, I ain't buying. I'm kind of like that too. Like, if you don't pay no attention to me, bro, I'm not giving you my money. You got to talk to me a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. That's just like at a gas station, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta ring the
Yeah,
dude, man, you know.
yeah. No, it's so true. I'm listening. I'm reading some of these comments right now. I think don't
But
talk.
then
Farm Frag said don't
you're gonna
talk to
have
me.
another crowd that's gonna be going in there just looking for cheap frags. You know what I'm saying? There's
What's up,
newbies
Tom?
and they just want corals. You know what I'm saying? And they want to spend
Yeah.
$20 and stuff like that.
Lewis, and the other advice I'll give you, and to anybody else out there, I know Knockout Corals, anybody else that does frag swaps.
Then if you have some,
Abu, he comes from the perspective of, he's talking about the hunters, right?
yeah, I'm talking about
But then the rest of us, the other 90% of us,
I'm
you
not
know
talking.
what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the sign that says 5 for 100.
Okay, and there's a lot of people that's gonna have that sign out there.
I'm looking for the sign that says 5 for 100.
But then if you want to catch somebody like Coral King walking by, you got to have gas.
You
You
gotta
know,
have something
it's
else too. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
You gotta have both. You gotta have both.
yeah,
100%.
but
100%.
it depends. You know what I mean? It's
Look,
a good fit.
Mondo just joined. The Mondo's gonna be out there too.
Yeah, Mondo,
Yeah,
he's ready.
The
man. And
same
I
way
think,
last week you guys said it's cool to see that I built the tank and the pipes. It's cool to see how you guys evolved, and now all you guys are all doing shows. You know what I'm
see, but
saying?
that you segue exactly into the next point I wanted to talk about. I think something unique about me in my situation, and I mean in this case it's Mondo and G too, is
Yeah.
that we're bringing in this new chat room approach and mixed with IG Live now, and we got all these and
It's
it's X
different.
amount of. I'm curious to see is how that reflects in real life on Saturday with just the impact of the show in general, and personally too, like in me, like because I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. Like I'll be there, I
No,
can't
Tom.
wait. And it's just interesting. It's interesting to see how this is all going to play out. But
Sky
yeah,
high,
man.
going nowhere, Tom.
Yeah, I'm not going to Chicago.
But I tell them boys, come on, let's go to Dallas for Halloween,
I'm
man.
thinking about going to Dallas for Halloween. I'm still thinking about that.
I'm going.
But that's my birthday.
I'm gonna
Halloween's my
crank up my
birthday.
car.
I'm supposed to
And
buy a fish on Halloween. I got to
Man,
take the kids trick or treating on Halloween.
But what's my situation is though right now. My in-laws came to visit, and they just got here, and they staying a whole month.
No,
ooh,
listen.
Okay?
My
And
parents live in the islands, and they say they are not coming to America with our coronavirus. If I want to drop the kids off, I gotta fly them to an island, sir.
for real,
They say they are not coming here.
celebrate Halloween early.
Mahina says his birthday is Halloween too. There's no way we got the same birthday. Mahina, send us
Shit.
a request. You're supposed to be joining us
yeah,
I'm out there. I'm out there for sure.
I would
in
love to
Dallas.
go.
But so you're a hunter. So what are you looking for?
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna pull up though in my whip, so I'm going.
Can I ask you guys something? Have any of you two been to Aquacella before?
No, but I went not Aquashella, but I used to go to. I'm a OG, bro. I'm not no. I used to catch Machina shows and shit. You
Yeah,
know what I
nah,
mean? Bro?
nah. The
I
reason
used to
why I
catch
say that
those
though, the reason why I say that, I did my first Aquacella this year that just passed, and I was very, very impressed with the way they played it out. Like the
because it's
way
a
they
little
do
bit
it.
of everything.
Yo, it's cool, and like they really go all out on their decor and shit. Like, and us with all this glow in the dark, fluorescent, we love all that, and like they take it to the max, bro. Like they really go all out on their decor, and it's interesting. Like it's just a whole new vibe, like for the swap. So I respect that. That's what I'm looking forward to, like being able to do one of them big shows. So Dallas would be cool to visit, man. I would love to see Dallas,
Man, Dallas is badass, man. There's a lot of
man.
shit to do in Dallas.
I've never been to Texas. I would love to
I'm
go
gonna
out
be
there.
honest. I have zero interest in going to Texas, bro.
Man,
Really?
look, anybody on the live that's in Houston,
I'm not trying to go to
I'm,
Texas. There's nothing really in the
I'll
world
be
that's gonna get me to
I'll
go to
be
Texas.
coming through Houston around Halloween time. So
What's the drive time for you, Abu?
5 hours.
That's not too bad.
No,
And
I'm
you?
chilling, man. I'm chilling,
What
man.
up? What up, man? What's up?
Hey,
What's up,
what's
Tom?
going on?
What's happening, man?
What
Welcome.
Everybody, we got Tom the Reef Man joining us.
Oh, nice.
How y'all feeling, man?
Not
We
too bad at
vibing.
all, sir.
Where y'all at? Y'all in Texas, man?
I'm not going to Texas. That's what I'm
You
trying to tell them.
know what? I ain't got no reason to be in Texas, man.
Where
No
you
reason.
at right now?
I'm in Washington D.C., man.
Oh, nice.
Washington.
Tom's got a real nice tank, man. I've been watching. I don't know if both of you follow Tom, but
I don't know
I've been watching
what's
Tom's tank,
Tom's
and he grew
IG
some.
name. Oh, Tom Reefman. I don't know.
Yeah, Tom. I watched Tom grow some frags into a real nice tank, and then he's got the
Appreciate it.
sump. It's downstairs in the basement, and
How
it's
big?
real nice. It's real
Let's see
nice.
the tank. Let's see the tank.
No, it's nice, man.
Uh,
It's
hold on.
definitely a nice tank. The whole setup is pretty dope, and I've watched this come from frags, and it's getting there.
Ooh, that is beautiful, man. That is a
Shout out to
gorgeous
Tom.
tank. Scooby 2, what's up, man? G, what's
Appreciate it,
going
man.
on? Greg Carroll, the OG in the house.
My
Oh
man
yeah,
Greg. My man
nice, man.
Greg stepped in.
It's good. It's look good, man. Go slow, bro. Go like in the front and go straight down the tank slow.
See, Abu, this is what you got to do. You got to start growing
Yeah,
some
yeah.
SPS.
Huh?
Abu do got SPS. They're just covered with torches. All of the torches cover them. They're all
I
back
only
there
got
somewhere.
2 little SPSs. I only got 2 of them.
What
And
happened
he's
to
got
those
some real
small ones?
fancy ones in there, but even like the green slimer, like that thing is crazy. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
it's
Like
beautiful. The torches looks. I mean, the all the SPS looks beautiful, man. Nice
Yeah.
and colorful, great color.
My life
him and West Coast Reefer. That's who.
How
That's who
old
I got
is
to
this
catch up.
tank? How old is this tank?
going on about 2 years now.
2 years now. What size is it?
It's a 170 water box.
Water box gang, huh? Yeah,
That's what he wanted to hear. The water box.
yeah.
Nah,
I don't know
that's
if
a real nice
I
tank.
don't follow you, man. You probably don't follow me either.
You follow?
Follow me though. I'll follow you back.
Yeah, we follow. Yeah, we follow each other, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where y'all coming from?
Beautiful. Out.
Oh, I'm over here in Louisiana, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
Miami boy over here, and we got Mr. Georgia next to me over
Mr.
here.
Georgia.
You in Miami?
I'm in Miami. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look
me
at
and
him. He's the Spanish guy, man.
yeah, I'm the Yeah.
Tom, they said what kind of lights are you running, Tom? I mean, I know what lights you're running, but
Three radions. That's it.
Nice floating canopy. Another real rimless tank. I ain't by myself. This looks good, bro.
the dope part about his tank, you
Where's the
guys, is
sump at?
I
He
seen
said
him
it's
when
in the
he
garage.
put the frags in.
Yeah, there's something downstairs, man.
So what's up under the cabinet? Nothing.
Nothing.
The sump goes all the way into the basement, and he got a whole other shit going on.
Oh,
Down.
that one is 5 foot, ain't it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
5 foot.
Yeah. Yeah,
Tank is real nice.
Hey,
my filtration. Hold on. I'll show you my filtration. Hold on one second.
Yeah, don't want to see it, bro. You got a big sump, huh?
hey, Tom, while you
Nah.
walking, give us a little backstory. Like, how long you been in the hobby and stuff?
And look, he's going downstairs. He's going in a whole nother part of the house.
Jeez.
So look, yeah, I got it's pumped up with that Abyss pump.
Oh yeah, that's that beast. That's the one that they be spraying up the water tube.
Look at that.
Oh, that is so cool. I like the way he did it like a tabletop.
Oh man, that's nice.
Blue plyboard. You know what I'm saying? My trace elements. Right here. This is what I dose every day.
You dose this according to your ICP testing, or you just
I do an ICP like every 3 months.
every 3 months?
You know, and it's usually spot on. Barium, usually low. I don't know why. But
What
That
about
shit is sick,
potassium?
bro. That shit is crazy.
potassium be spot on.
Mine's always low. I need to start dosing that stuff.
So I dose. I've been dosing 1 milliliter a day. That's it.
Yeah,
Really?
slim pick. You got to feed them slow. You got, especially with them trace elements, man. You got.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you: did you set this up? And I know I've been watching. I know you had this, but did you set this up when you got the tank or after the fact?
I set this up down here after.
After, right? That's what I
Maybe
thought.
about 6 months. You know, I put my algae scrubber on. You know, skimmer.
Abu, you see the scrubber, right?
Man, everything looks beautiful.
It's dirty too, man. I need to go
cool.
ahead and it's full of algae right now.
Uh,
You know, um,
I wish I had a basement too. Shit, I
Yeah,
wish
Coral King.
I had just a spot behind the tank, just 6 inches. I'm
yeah,
stuffed like a glove, man. My
Yeah.
life sucks.
How
Nah,
it's on the countertop too? That shit is crazy.
yeah. There ain't nothing but some plyboard, and I got plyboard I done cut, painted.
it
You
looked
know,
That's
great though.
amazing.
Clean. It came out
put
super
a,
clean.
a skimmer. I got a little frag system right here.
Mm-hmm.
Lights out, little calcium reactor, Apex.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, he got the macros, man. That's a nice setup, bro.
Hey,
A1, bro. A1 to you. Mad props.
hey,
That's what I
before
need to set up in Sky High Studio right here. That's what I need.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got my old man Harley. Sky High say he hate my Harley, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
I like his motorcycle, but I don't like the motorcycle.
Hey man,
I'm scared
That's
of
the only thing. Like I like it, but like I'm not riding that motorcycle into Texas. I'm just not doing
nah, you be alright, man.
it.
You
It's
be
nice though, man. That's a crazy setup you got down there.
here. You got auto water change, auto water changes hooked up and all that stuff.
yeah. Let's go right to the bucket. I got my water. I got this bucket right here. I got my water ready for my water change tomorrow. I keep my water ready.
So, what I was about to say, man? Shit.
what you mixing?
That's what I use.
Oh, Red Sea.
Yeah, he Red Sea dominant over there. I could tell by the trace elements and everything.
Hey, I used to
Yeah.
be on this. But they look. I still got Tropic Marine right here. I don't know what happened with my system. I lost like 40 acros back in
Oh.
May.
Oh wow.
What? But how long you been in the hobby?
Ah, man, let me see. Coral keeping or just a hobby general?
Both. Give us both.
Could you and zoom in on the sump? We need more action on the
Coral.
sump. This shit is crazy.
That
I
shit
love
look
that
like a
song.
machine.
Look at that.
Ain't nothing secret here, man. Ain't nothing but a skimmer. I got my
Red Sea everything.
I got my Nios reactor for my carbon. I run that once a month. For about 2 weeks. But yeah, I've been doing salt water for about almost 18 years.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because you got some stuff like that set up, bro. That I know you ain't no yesterday dude. You know, I know you think
Cores. I ain't been heavy on cores, and especially SPS for the last 5 years. I'm gonna tell you who
Oh
made me
wow.
want
What
to
did
get
you
core.
do before? You kept fish mostly?
Yeah, just fish. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
That setup is crazy though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I just went
Yeah.
on, plumbed everything up, man.
Them basement setups are just so different, man. I
pH
love those.
8.3,
Stay 8.3 because I don't do nothing but open up my garage.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, Des, you got a basement over there?
I didn't. My wife told me she's not cleaning 3 floors of the house.
I don't blame her.
My
So
wife said that she's not doing 3 floors of the house, so we didn't
I
get a
just
house with a basement.
I just get fresh air all the time, man. I don't dose kalkwasa or nothing like that. Nope.
I'm leaning on about to start dosing that shit, man. My house is deep. All these around tank stuffed in the cubbyhole. I'm thinking about start dosing.
Think about dosing some kalk.
Yeah.
That
Mine,
tank that's well done. What gave you the idea to set all that up downstairs?
Because I got tired of bending down under that freaking tank, man. You know,
You went all the way.
bro,
that
I got
algae scrubber kept leaking.
I had to return the algae scrub. I couldn't even fit it up under there.
Yeah, they leak, man. You know, especially once that algae start growing heavy.
Yeah.
Look at it now. Huh?
Looks good up there. I mean,
I got
looks
that
pretty
re
legit.
I got the reactor. I ain't got the scrubber. I got the reactor on the big tank. And it
Oh,
keeps my
okay.
phosphates pretty good. I don't run my phosphates low, man. I don't got acro, so I ain't really I like nutrients in my water.
That's what I have on. That's what I'm gonna run on my tank. I have the 100 model.
So you want them nutrients, huh?
Yeah.
It's none.
Not like heavy, but you know what I mean. My tank is always I always run like 0.15, point 10 on a good day. You know what I mean? And
What
then
phosphate?
yeah.
Oh my God. My phosphate stay around 0.02. 0.02. Nitrates, I never get a reading of nitrates.
But if I was growing what you growing, I'd be looking for those results too. You know, I would go heavier on my
Yeah,
filtration and everything.
his tank is all LPS.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says he has some macros, but nobody's ever seen them.
No, I didn't.
Where your tank at, man? Go ahead. Where your tank at, man?
Hey, you don't want to see my tank. It's okay, man.
Man, show that tank, man. Hey, look, don't ever be ashamed of how your tank look, man.
No, I ain't ashamed.
Oh, look how
I got,
fast he got up. He's like, I'm done smoking the cigarette. I'm gonna go show you. He's got 400 torches in there. He says he knows the name of every single one.
Does you want to test and let's make him name off 400?
Where you at? You said you're in Miami?
No, I'm in BR, Baton Rouge. You know,
Dude,
Boosie, Kevin
That,
Gates, Young Boy,
that
Baton Rouge,
Louisiana. He's from that
Fredo
Louisiana.
Bang.
you guys are crazy.
Let us. What
I'm gonna go for the SBS. I'm gonna be honest with you.
is that? What you trying to do, Des?
I'm trying to do the SBS and put some LPS on the bottom. But I'm gonna go for the SBS.
Hmm.
I say go for it, bro. I mean, you got the perfect tank.
Woo.
Man, look at that, man.
That's the water.
Man, what's wrong with this guy, man? He know what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, a 200 gallon?
That's the 230 before they changed it to the
Look. It's the 230, the big one.
yeah. And I got the little 105 right here. Look at the carpet, bro. How big it's done got since I got it in here.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
So that one you said you were doing like an anemone tank only, right? Like
I
that was
ain't
gonna be just
doing no
carpet
net tank, man. I ain't doing no enemy tank. I'm about to put in that 20-gallon all in one and put a pair of clownfish in it and be done with it. I don't want no more carpet. Them
names.
You
them
see, like I want to do the torches, but I don't know, man. I want to grow SPS more than I want the torches.
Now, are you trying to get to that desk for the core or for the challenge?
I think more so for the challenge.
More so for the challenge.
Man, look at them torches, man.
The
Definitely.
torches look crazy, right?
Oh my God.
I think I could. I don't know if I could afford to buy them all. I could keep them all alive, I think, though.
See, you gotta have, bro. Let me tell you something. You gotta have a strong heart when one of these bitches bail out or one of them brown jelly or something. These ain't no. I'm not talking about that. But, you know.
That brown.
That bad juju. You don't want this.
Look at the Kentos. I definitely want
Look,
some of
I
those.
got
The
all
Kentos I
these. I
want.
got all these today.
Ghani.
They still adjusting. The Gaudis and the Blastos.
They're beautiful.
This one you can't really see the yellow in the video.
Yeah, but I could tell what.
Oh yeah, they look good, bro.
Man.
That core right there in the middle that he never shows is my favorite one he's got.
Which one? Yeah,
That one right there.
yeah.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Now,
Man,
I mean,
nobody wants to. Nobody. I got this pack on IG, and nobody even playing with it at all. All
What's that?
three of them.
The
Oh, your
mushroom.
mushroom.
Yeah.
But that's a big jawbreaker right there. That's not no.
Oh yeah.
And the Electus.
that's a beautiful.
And nobody even messing with it, bro. It's only halfway full. I don't understand.
Mm.
Nobody wants it no more.
That's crazy.
They want your torches.
What
They want
kind
the
that is right there? This
That's the lightning bolt right there.
lightning nothing.
What's that? What's the big one right here in the front? Come back down.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, what's that?
That's Big Mama right there.
That's
That's
nice.
that's the Grinch.
How
Hey,
many
so
heads is
so
that?
so
Huh?
what type of torch is this, man?
Let me see.
So
Look,
Aussie gold, no?
yeah, it looked like an Aussie Gold.
Also go
You had it for a long time?
probably about a year.
Yeah, good.
But
Good.
now polyps starting to go in because my light's about to go out about an hour. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, 20 more minutes, my light's about to go out, man.
No, mine don't go out till 12:30.
Yeah, that's
That's a
gone.
gorgeous Ghani right there.
Yeah, that gun is crazy.
I love those Ghanis. That is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Tom, did you grow that Ghani from a frag?
Yeah, a little small, teeny fried.
Them the best ones.
This is like little trash section. I just throw anything in there.
That's crazy. It's looking real nice, man.
I got a
Very well
couple of
done.
packs in transit. Hopefully they get here safe tomorrow.
How much reorganizing do you have to do, Abu, every time you get a shipment? Do you have to move a lot of things around to make things fit, or
Yeah,
you
because
just
look what I did. I took these two off the sand yet the other day because
you
they
got
were stuff
dragons on the frag rack?
there was stuff right there. Look, there was stuff, and then I didn't know my micro Musa was stuff down there. I didn't even know I was missing that, so I moved them because I got to put these 4 new Blastos down here in the Blasto garden. So I got to take this Acantho and move them over here in this spot so I can have the little 5 plugs right here. And then
When
tomorrow,
you touch your acanthos, do they shrink all the way in or no?
no, not like that. I could pick them up out of the water and they'll be spitting water out the top of them for a minute.
Man, look at them meat coils, man.
That's nothing. I done sold 5 of them.
The
That's
biggest one
crazy.
is the Texas Tough.
The Texas Tough.
Yeah, that's Texas.
You branded it.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I love you, man.
That Texas Tough sticking forever, boy.
Man, these
I mean,
gotta go next.
I like the torches, but I want to grow SPS.
Yeah, do
Hey,
your tank, bro, the way you want to do your tank.
Yeah,
hey, quick
that shit
shout
was
out,
crazy though.
Queen of Reef.
But
What's up?
you know what I was thinking? I was thinking to get 2 black racks to go across the back right there, stick out about yay much, and then the frag plug,
Right?
and put some acros all across the back wall. You see what I'm saying? That you can't really tell it's on the frag rack. It'll be all black, and
And just
put
have
one
it
on
grow
each
back down the
side,
wall.
and just get the regular ones like the home wrecker and the piece of splice, and that's it.
He
But I'm
said the
done
home
with this
wrecker
tank,
and the
man. I can't
splice,
do
and
nothing.
that's it.
This tank is done, bro. I got to get my eyes off it. I can't keep adding stuff to it. I'm tripping. You see
Time
what
to
I'm saying?
upgrade. Time to upgrade, man.
Ain't no room, man. I'm about to turn my house into an aquarium.
Well,
Hey, that's a good.
get that
Hey,
get that
Tom, that's a
400
good.
gallon, man.
That's a good question, though, Tom. Hey, Abu, let's say you were to wake up tomorrow and you just say, you know what, I'm doing another tank. What would be your dream tank, your next dream tank, if you had to build?
At least an 800 gallon.
800 gallons.
Yeah,
Me too, bro.
because this is what I was thinking, and I really ain't said nothing. But you see right here, I got this little spot, this wall right here, and I know the dude Knockout Corals. I don't know if he's still with me on here, but he builds box tanks. You know what I mean? And I wanted to do it just in the wall right here, and then I have this much play. You know what I mean? I have all this like straight back. You see what I'm saying? All that
Hey,
in
look
case.
look all that room he got, man.
Huh?
Look all that room you got, man.
That what?
All that room you got.
All the room you got.
Yeah. So I was gonna do the whole back of the tank right here. You see what I'm saying? And just close it off, encase it. You see what I mean? Like make a door from in the inside.
So where
But
you at? You said you in Texas or Florida? My bad.
nah, Louisiana.
Louisiana. Okay.
Yeah.
You over
So
there by CJ, man? What's CJ doing out there, man?
they,
CJ, I was thinking about CJ yesterday when I thought about Aaron's requirement.
I don't.
CJ got that goddamn little JBJ tank, and we never saw him again.
That little JBJ tank, man. You know what? CJ done made me want to get in the coral, man.
You
Wow.
guys ever seen CJ's aquarium on YouTube before?
Nah.
I used to watch it a long time ago, but then I kept on looking. No disrespect or nothing. I just kept on looking like he played with the tank too much. You see what I'm saying? He didn't let nothing chill. He was jumping from one thing to another, like constantly. You know what I mean? Anything to deal with your tank or anything that I do to my tank in general, I do it very, very slow. So if I know that my nitrates are out the roof and my phosphates are out the roof, and what I do, I take care of them simply, like slowly, one at a time. I wouldn't go to jumping, dosing this, and then doing this, and then changing that. You know what I mean? That's where
Yeah.
problems occur.
Yeah, you
That's
want to go. You want to go slow. Well, so what type of sauce you using for your tank, man?
Tropic. But
Tropic Mary.
I've been on Brightwell. I just started Tropic. I'm probably on my second bucket. Almost finished my second bucket.
You liking it so far, Abu?
Yeah, I am. I like it. I like it better than it mixed cleaner than the Brightwell to me. It don't leave the residue in the trash can. Plus, it's got a lower alk, which my tank always is. I've been striving to bring my alk down some. You know what I mean? So it's got my alk down slowly. I brought it down slowly. So now I'm running with the salt running. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So the tank is
I was
snapping.
with Tropic, man. I've been with Tropic for years, man. So
But
many people.
they made it like it's hard to buy it or something sometimes. You know what I
I,
mean?
I got tired of paying, $120 for a bucket of salt. Then once my core started dying out of nowhere, I was like, you know what? I don't know what happened. I really can't blame the salt. So I just went on switch over to Red Sea Blue bucket.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just because the price, but I mean, a lot of people swear by it. You know what I mean? So I look at the salt like a minor thing to me. Like I'll spend the extra $40 or $30 on the salt just to know. But you could do what I'm doing and what all y'all doing with Instant Ocean. Let's not play around.
Exactly.
You know what I
That's what
mean?
I'm saying. Reef Crystal.
Yeah, Reef, you can
Oh,
do whatever you want.
yep.
So
But
I was actually, since you're bringing up reef cruise, I was actually thinking about starting just buying a $40 bucket and filling my whole tank, starting it off, and then doing the water changes thereafter with whatever brand salt I'm going to use. Is
man,
what I
just
was
think.
actually thinking about doing.
Man, as long as you're not using Fritz.
Actually, the only two salts I've ever really used is Aquaforce. I used Aquaforce for years and
No,
years.
that's
And
not.
then now I started using, I haven't gone through the first box of Tropic Marine yet, but I think on the big tank I'm going to go back to Aquaforce because that's what I use. That's what I've always used.
Aquaforce what I started the tank with.
Yeah, that's what I've always used is Aquaforce. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm going to do on the big tank.
I played early on with Tropic Marin, man, and it's crazy the traction it's gotten. I mean, locally, I definitely promoted it a lot. Granted, because I use that water for my water, and my product. But I remember when I first started using Tropic Marin, which is not too far back, to be honest with you,
Uh-huh.
because Des had the conversation with me when I made the switch, because I was an Aquaforest dude
Mm-hmm.
before, and me and Des were like one of the only two that can relate to like Aquaforest, because Aquaforest was also not a popular item at the time.
Yeah.
A great product, but not popular, you know?
You know what? You know what I liked about the Aquaforce the most? It mixed up super fast. Like 15 minutes and the water's clear.
Yeah.
And
Tropic
then on
Marin's
top
like
of
that.
that, there's no residue in the bucket, right? And I'm talking about in 15 minutes, legit. And it's always the same, like like whatever it says it, whatever alkyd says it's supposed to be, it always is that.
Hmm.
The only reason why I tried the tropic marin this time was because I never grew giant acros like I see on the Aquaforest pages, which made me feel like, let me try something different. But I wasn't really big on testing, so I can't say, oh, the Aquaforest
It's
didn't
the
work
salt's
because
fault.
I didn't test.
Yeah.
I use Aquaforce bacteria every day. Every
Yeah,
day.
What, that life source?
The Pro Bio S, something like
yeah.
that.
What is that
And
like?
even like that with the Aquaforce, I
Oh,
use all of their products. Like I use the companies I like. I like companies that got everything,
what is
right?
that?
I like one company that sells everything that I need, so I just buy from one person. They
So
got everything
it's safe to say Sky Higher Studios is gonna have a lot of purple in the background in the next few
for
weeks.
sure.
How
Yeah,
much
it's
Look at that.
definitely on purple.
day?
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pro
Probiotics.
BioS
Every day.
Mm.
I
How
don't.
much of
I
that
don't.
do you dose?
drops.
About six drops.
Fair enough.
But have you ever stopped for a period of time and noticed any difference?
I know it's my phosphate's rising, but this stuff right here, shake it up real good. It's six
So it's
drops.
like supposed to be like a polyp booster amino type thing?
No, that's for nutrients.
It's bacteria.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's bacteria.
bacteria, and it eats it up. It eats up the nutrients in the water and all of that. And you
I
can
mean,
use
I
it
don't know
with
if
the
y'all know.
nitrophos. You can
It's
use
back.
that.
It
You
has,
can use that with your nitrophos minus. You can use it with NP minus pro, and you drop the drops, and they're just bacteria that eat up the nutrients inside of the system.
You know, cores get nutrients through bacteria. That's the only way they can get them. You know,
Yep.
phosphates. They get the phosphates through bacteria. So your
Change it into
bacteria,
something else.
and that's why you can't keep a SPS tank. You just can't set up a SPS.
We lost them.
There
I'm
we
back.
go.
There you are.
You know, yeah, cores get everything they need through bacteria, man. Phosphates, nitrates, trace elements through bacteria.
Saltfish TV says he uses the ProBio and help with his cyano amongst
Yep.
other bacterial cocktails.
That's what I
So
used. That's what I use. I used the Aquaforce probiotic salt for probably like 3 years straight.
It's good stuff.
Because the salt is regular salt. It's kind of like the tropic marin as far as the levels, right? It's in the sevens and all of that. But then it has that ProBioS, that the nitrophos minus stuff already mixed in with the salt. So every time you do a water change, it's almost like you're dosing that stuff on its own.
Yep.
If that
you
makes
know,
sense.
I started using this just for shits and giggles, man. I don't know if you ever tried.
Oh
It's
That's
yeah,
trop-
yeah,
exactly what
yeah,
I'm
yeah. I
using
use
right
that
now.
for years.
I started messing with that, and I mean, I was
I'm
doing.
using that on the nano tank right now.
Yeah, Tom, I was using Red Sea trace elements religiously, man. It was so good to me, and it hurt. It broke my heart to break the mold because I had it down to a science, man. Like it was like it
What
was
happened?
comfortable, but I definitely just like kind of like you have the whole Red Sea lineup. I like that, and I really do love Tropic Marin, so I figured let me try the lineup and see how it works in combination. And I'll let y'all know the results. I literally started using it a few weeks ago, so it's hard to really tell.
I've been using it. I've been using the Alpha Reef on my 25 Lagoon for like probably like 2 or 3 months now,
Mm.
and
All
it's
free.
holding. Yeah, it's
how
and
much you dose?
I bought the powder and I mixed it in the. I bought the one powder that you mix it with the RODI water,
Uh-huh.
and I did the math on it, right? And that shit would last me like 2 years, 3 years. That one purchase, if
Mm.
I use it on that Lagoon tank, the small one. And it's working. It holds my out stable. The corals are all growing. Nothing has died in a
I
long
mean,
time.
Alpha Reef is good, but that Alpha Reef is really made for smaller aquariums.
Right. I have it on this 25 Lagoon.
Yeah, you don't really want to use that stuff too much on a bigger system because you're going to overdose something.
Mm.
That's
You
gonna
know,
be
that's why they recommend big water changes using Alpha Reef, so that just in case you do overdose that, you can fix it with that bigger water change.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've always, I mean, I don't, that's a good thing to know. I
Thanks,
really
Reefer
have always
Outrageous.
tried to do everything less more often. And I think it allows you like this cushion or, you know, like a safety net versus kind of, you know, overboarding. So and once again, I went from no dosing to this. So I'm curious to see how it kind of transpires.
Yeah.
But I'm really not even dosing a lot yet. I might beef it up after the show. I didn't want to play with too much. Everything was looking great, and you know, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. So I'm really trying to gauge it out from here, and then after the show, I might start experimenting again. But
Hey, can I use that? I use Alpha Reef on this time.
that's beautiful.
30-gallon Innovative Marine.
Mm.
I
Is
just
it is it me? Is it just the way you're angled right now, or are you just really tall, or is it a low tank?
let me see. It's an Innovative Marine. It's like 3 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay, so it's pretty standard. Yeah. No, it looks beautiful. I love like the size on it, and for those type of corals, like it looks perfect.
Yeah, light spot to go out. You know, mushrooms, bunch of GS chalices. You know.
Be- Beautiful colors, man.
Yep.
everything
Alpha
that
Reef.
can't handle the other tank.
What else? This right. This Tropic Marine.
Oh, nice. I like the way you do
That's
that.
Tropic Marin. That's Procure Dip.
Plus
Ain't it?
MP. Look.
I like that.
Hey man, I don't measure nothing, man.
I love it. I love it.
Hydrospace Microbial. What's up, guys? Hey, Lewis, you've been using the hydrospace stuff? I've been using it, and you know, it literally lowers. It works.
I mean, dude, I ran out too fast, bro. I need more. I've been long overdue to order it, man. I missed the sale he had, a buy one get one free. But much love to his product, and
Yeah.
I forgot to bring it up, but I was gonna mention his live, man, was one of the top lives we've ever done, man. Like I just fell in love with that convo, man. I learned so much from that conversation. I've always been a bacteria guy. Like I told you in that show, I've never understood it to the degree that these guys do, but I always knew it was important and relevant
Yeah.
and necessary in its sense. And I've always wanted to hear it like in that perspective. And just the way it was just a, you know, informal convo that he just kind of was freestyling this great
Yeah, the
info.
hydro. You guys should
Yeah,
definitely follow him. The hydrospace microbial.
Who was
He's
yeah,
that?
he's
bro,
legit.
he
We
does.
had him on
Yeah,
a few
That's
live
a
streams back,
genius, dude.
and he
yeah,
makes bacteria. You said you're into bacteria. He sells bacteria. That's what he does.
yeah.
He makes bacteria, sells bacteria.
And
He
for me
was
to put
awesome.
stuff in my tank, man, I'm really cautious about what I do and what I put in my tank. So, like, for me to really give him a shot, I was like, with anybody, I was hesitant. Like, and when I heard like him talking, I felt a lot more comfortable. And then, like, I went
He
all in.
killed
Like,
it.
I figured if I'm I'm gonna dose it right, and I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. You know that this thing works, and it's not gonna ruin my tank, my
You
beautiful,
see what
precious tank.
Mr. Jackson said?
But it worked out beautifully, bro. Like I got no complaints over his product. Really good stuff, man. I really
Yeah, I
want to
see
keep
it.
dosing it.
Mr. Jackson asked to put, "Hey Tom, living in DC with your sump in the basement, what do you do during the winter months, or is your garage heated?" That is a good question. Me moving to
Yeah,
Georgia, is the garage too cold?
real good question. The garage gets cold, but I keep a heater in my tank all year round with the Apex. So the
So
garage,
just
my
the heater
garage,
alone, even
yeah,
even if it's snowing outside?
yeah, it don't matter. My garage is pretty much underground,
Okay.
so it stays the same. It get cold, but nah, my garage not heated.
Nothing that the heater can compensate for, I guess, right?
Yeah. Because my display is upstairs with more water volume. So
So the water's temping more so upstairs than if anything.
yep,
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
that was a good question, man.
Now,
That makes sense.
with you, Des, is there anything special you're trying to plan or consider for now that you're in Georgia? Is it your first cold winter season with a tank in Georgia?
It's the first cold winter season of my life, number one.
Oh, okay. You've never had a winter
No,
period like
listen.
that.
I've been opening my front door every day, and I'm watching the leaves fall off the tree, and I realized a couple of days ago I've never seen leaves fall off the tree.
It's
Bro,
Sky
that's
High. How
crazy.
far are you from Savannah, man?
Savannah, about 3.5 hours.
Hey, where you at in Georgia, man? Georgia that big?
Georgia's that big. I'm
What?
right. I'm
Georgia,
I'm right
huge.
above Atlanta. I'm like 30 minutes from Atlanta.
Gee.
Yeah.
That's like
So
7 hour ride for me.
yeah, I'm like 7 hours from Louisiana. I'm not driving back to Miami.
You know, I might be down there on the 18th too. You
But I
heard me,
don't know. I
Diz?
mean, I would
Man.
put a tank in the garage, but I don't know how cold it's gonna be. To be honest with you, I've never really. It was 72 outside today. To me, that's cold. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Mm,
So, and when I got here in March, it was still in the 30s, 40s, and to me, that was the coldest.
man.
I might
So
be in
I
the
don't
A
know.
around the 18th though, Diz.
Yeah, we got some. I got some family in
I'm
Miami.
good.
I actually live right by the Dolphin Stadium.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
real
Miami
close to me.
Gardens.
Oh man, it was a storm. We went there last year, and it was a storm. I thought I was gonna die that day, man.
A storm in Miami?
Oh
Nah.
my God, it was a thunderstorm.
That's how I feel about the cold. Look, Bigfoot's put cold winters, please. DC's talking shit that it's not really cold in Georgia. To me, 72, that's like, that's kind of cold, bro. Like, my whole
No, I
life, I've been
think
in
this
Miami.
year,
Like,
this
72, you got to
this
put a sweater on.
this year, everybody gonna have a cold winter.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm hoping it snows, though, over here. So we'll
Nah,
see.
you ain't gonna get no snow out there. Nah.
Nah, it snows here, they told me.
Yeah, it
That's
done
what they told
snowed
me.
there. It done snowed here before, like 3, 4 years ago.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, I was doing snow angels and shit.
Hey, Reef recognized Reef storm in Miami. That's a Thursday. What's up, brother? He gonna be.
No.
Hey, he may. I don't know if y'all seen it, man. Y'all gotta follow Reef recognize Reef if you haven't, man. But he got some crazy plugs and tiles and this that he came up with, like these crazy colors and stuff like that. But they
Reef
gonna be at
recognize
the
Reef.
show. Yeah, man. It's a cool idea, man. Cool concept. He's a cool cat. Definitely show him love. He gonna have him out there at the show.
Hey, so yeah, do y'all go out Reef-palooza and all that?
I broke the ice this year with Reefer Palooza. I hadn't really done any of the big
I'm the
shows
only one
before.
that hasn't gone.
I
Yeah.
went to the one in Orlando that came in May.
Yep.
Yeah, you ain't missing nothing, man. Them things born is on over.
Knockout
I'm serious,
corals.
man.
Hey, I just knockout corals. I thought I had seen them in the show, but Abu, weren't those the guys that did
Canopy.
your canopy?
Yeah, them boys got a nice booth at the show, bro.
That's
Who that?
right.
Who
I
that?
knew I remembered them.
Knockout corals.
Yeah.
Hey, knockout, send me a picture of your display, bro. I need ideas. Hey, Bigfoot's Reef here in upstate New York. We know what cold is. Yeah, New York is cold as shit.
Yeah, it's cold.
Ain't
So there.
nothing. Oh, Wisconsin winter. Yeah, Wisconsin gets freezing too. I heard. I've been to Colorado. That's the coldest I've ever been, and it was -24. That's just not even
Hey,
my favorite state,
is
man.
Greg Carroll? Is Greg Carroll on here?
He
I
is.
believe so, yeah.
That's the only reason why I go to Reef-palooza, man, to hang out with Greg.
I met Greg at Reef Palooza for the first time.
Man, me
Really,
and Greg get so fried, drunk, man. Reef-palooza ain't no. Oh my goodness, that's my man.
Man, my first experience, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I had a really good time, and I think, to be honest with you, I had more fun. I had fun at the show, but before the show, I had a blast. Like the hotel stay, like everybody out there have talking. You
Where
know,
at?
it was in Orlando.
Yeah. When was that? Like 2 years ago?
This year was good.
Okay.
This year I had a real good time out there. I mean, once again, I had nothing to compare to know if it's better or worse than the prior one, but I got nothing but good things to say about this Orlando one. Boo, me and him didn't get to connect. But he was he was fancy and stayed in some villas all the way in the other side of the hotel, so we couldn't connect. But we had a good time overall.
Next year, I'm definitely gonna go to the shows next year.
Well,
You
I got
gotta
Nah,
go.
man, you
coming
gotta
right
go, man. You
Yeah.
gotta
Next
go
year,
to
I'm
these
gonna
ones.
go for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to Chicago.
Why not?
I don't know. It's too cold, bro. I'm not. I have no. I don't. I'm not trying to go to Chicago. Number one, and there's
Chicago.
nothing in Chicago. What am I gonna go in Chicago and do
Crazy.
besides
Chicago lit.
Reefer Palooza?
Well, Chicago. There's a lot of cool things in Chicago. Believe it or
What
not.
does Chicago got? They got the
On the
steel building, and that's it.
Well,
Man,
maybe for me.
it's too violent out there, man.
And
Maybe
then they shoot people every day over there, and I don't want no trouble, bro.
Well, look. One thing I do gotta say though, I think I saw Be the Fountain in here and Metro Cat. I think they're over there now. They're in Chicago now. I think for Reef.
Yeah, Reef Up is in Chicago.
Hey, West Coast
so a
said come to
bunch of them.
Cali, man. That's even worse, man.
I'm
I'll go
probably
to
gonna
California for sure.
Tom said Cali dangerous.
Yeah, I'll go to
Even worse,
California
man.
before I go to Chicago. I'm not going to Chicago. I'm gonna miss that. I'll
Oh,
definitely go to New York. My people live in New York, so I'll definitely do that. I could do Orlando, but next year.
Hey, Scott, how you like DC when you came, man?
I had a great night in DC.
Oh,
I was
that's
there
right.
for a
You
day and a half, and it
too.
was awesome. It was the best. It was the best day and a half I had in a long time.
That's close to Baltimore, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
did
where it's at. That's
you?
Baltimore is where you get your shit split at.
DC was dope.
I
There
came
was
down
people
there.
everywhere.
I went to Baltimore for like a week one time. I drove down there from fucking Florida for my homeboy.
Oh my
That
You know
shit.
God.
what was the only weird thing about being in DC? Right? I smoke. So going around the monuments and smoking marijuana, it just felt like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
made it.
I took a picture outside the White House smoking. And to me, I just felt like, in my mind, I was like, damn, I can't even drive down my own street and just smoke a fucking joint. But I'm in
Hey,
front of the White House. So that was one of my feelings of DC. I just want to throw that out there. That don't make
hey,
no
man.
fucking sense, bro. That
Yeah,
don't make sense.
you could do it. You could
But
do
I
it.
did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. It was real nice. So it was chilling for sure.
DC Reefers in here. So shout out to the
Yeah,
goat
that's
that
what I
put
went and
all this
saw.
together.
Yeah, I had a good day, man. It was a good day in DC. I got to the hotel. The only problem I had was when I got to the hotel, right? Listen to what the man tells me. He says, I'm like, all right, boom, I'm gonna valet the car. I'm at the hotel. I've been driving all day, right? He says, there's no more spaces in the hotel to valet your car. I said, what you mean? Where am I gonna park my car at? So the dude tells me I need to walk to the next hotel and valet. I said, you want me valeting my car in another hotel?
Yeah, he
Oh
just knew you.
Lord.
He knew you was a tourist, man. He trying to get.
Oh man, you trying to play me right now? What are you talking
Yeah.
about? I'm not fucking valeting my car.
Hey,
That was the
Sky,
only problem I had. Other than that, it was beautiful.
man, next time you come down, man, I gotta take you to the strip clubs in the hood, man.
Next drive up to DC. DC was dope. DC was definitely dope.
Yeah,
And I got the tank, and it fit in the car. You know when I drove up there, I wasn't 100% sure it was gonna fit in the car.
yeah, I
To
will
be
work
honest.
free.
What was your plan B? Drive back without it?
No,
My plan. What was my plan B? My emergency plan B was I'll just go get a fucking U-Haul truck real quick. It's not hard. It takes 5 minutes to get a U-Haul, and we out.
but them bitches charge you by
enough.
mile, big homie.
That's why it was plan B.
You could have ordered that bitch brand new.
That's why it was plan B.
Or that little sticker they
I
got
did
on.
some math, and it fit perfectly. I'm talking about it slid right into the back of the truck. Perfect.
What do you say? Ain't nowhere better than OC. What you talking about? OC? Ocean City?
Orange County.
Orange County, California.
Yeah, that's
I'm not.
Orange County
I'm not
Reef.
going there, man. You get lynched out there.
Hey, Des.
You see, that's the one place I would go. I would fly to California to go to Reef Experience.
Hey, Des. Orange
California
County
dangerous, man.
Is he from the chat rooms?
Who?
Orange County Reefer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
that.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if he was from the room or not because I did recognize the name from the room, but I wasn't too sure.
That's
Yep.
hornyak.
Orange County Reefer.
Well,
Let's see
much
what we
love
got
to
here.
that side, man. We've been staying strong to about 40 viewers, man. We appreciate y'all for joining us tonight and hearing our shit.
Yeah,
I'm
They
yeah.
gonna
come
come to
to the
Cali
Dallas
though.
show.
I'm gonna come to Cali. I'm gonna ride my bike when I go to Cali, yo.
You're gonna ride the motorcycle across country?
Yeah.
That's some
Yep.
real. That's some. By yourself?
Yeah, and I might just do it by myself. Yep.
Oh
Fuck.
Lord,
Yep.
I can't do
Man,
it.
nah.
Trying to get my man West Coast man to meet me in Texas or something. But I ain't
Yeah,
trying
I
to go to
Ooh.
saw
Texas,
he
man.
got a racing motorcycle though. You know that, right? I saw his motorcycle.
Who, West Coast?
No, not West Coast. I'm talking about DC. West Coast, he has your kind of motorcycle.
Yeah, DC, and he ain't gonna make it on his motorcycle to West
Yeah.
Coast.
Yeah, he got a racing motorcycle. It's dope.
Yeah.
You gotta have a cruiser.
Yeah, you got to
Renomatic,
cruise, man.
absolutely.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
man. When I get old, I'm gonna give me one of them dope ass little RVs. I'm gonna stay piping, bro.
That's what you want, the RV.
Yeah, with one of them new looking sleek motherfuckers.
you get like the Vacation movie. Have you seen that movie Vacation where the guy rents the RV and just takes off? Is that the lifestyle you trying to go for? Like that? Like the whole
hey,
throw the whole
hey, hey,
No, I
smoking
just
reefer,
want to
man.
be
I'm
able
gonna
to
come
go.
down there.
fan? Oh man, yo, them
Smoking
RVs are
reefer. The smoking reefer is in California too.
Yep.
Hey,
So
Great.
you
Greg.
boys in Cal.
Don't they have Reefer Palooza in California, right?
yeah.
That's
That's
where it
where it
started.
originated, I believe, with Greg.
Yeah. When do they have that? When in the year is that? I never see that one.
I think they
You're
canceled
right.
it. I think they canceled it this year.
Yeah, I think Greg brought that up on one of his live
Oh,
streams.
okay. Because
Which
I
shout
know
out.
New York, Chicago, and Orlando, but
What
that's it.
about the Magna show? They're not gonna do no more Magna shows.
That's too boring, man.
What Magna?
Magna is more talking. I think
Oh my
Magna is more for speeches. It's like
Man,
science.
I'm gonna tell you though, back in the days, even before the chat rooms, I used to love sitting through some of the Magna
Oh, Greg said
speeches,
in
man.
August.
There's some crazy info in there. If you really look at there's some good speakers on that Magna. I would love to go to one of those Magna shows.
Yeah, it
I don't
is.
think I've.
Good speakers.
There's
I need to
definitely.
be the next speaker on the Magna show. Bro.
Uh, hey, Greg, set it up. Abu, want to go?
Yeah, set it up. Set it up.
Fly him in. Hey, but shout out to Greg Carroll, man. He's been showing us love since day one now, and we appreciate that. So check him out. He does
You
morning
know,
streams. He
Greg,
does,
keep it real, man.
yeah. Greg do keep it real, man. I mean, I part of this. Des always brought him up, man. I'll be
And you
honest with
know, I know of Greg Carroll through. I know of Greg Carroll through the FLO
you.
and Reef to Reef. And then I just happened to find them on Instagram many moons later, many years later. I was like,
Wow,
this is fucking Greg Carroll.
that's crazy.
Because he has the F-Flow, right? The choral that
Yep,
he has, I believe, is the F-Flow.
I
And
believe
then
so.
I know of him through Reef to Reef. And then today is the day he's in Instagram, so that's
Yeah,
how I know of him.
that's. I mean, there's a bunch of. I mean, there's a bunch of OGs out there. I'll be honest with you. Like one thing I do appreciate about Greg that I wish others would do is I really enjoy like you can see the knowledge, like the years of knowledge in his combos, and he's very transparent if he doesn't know something. I would love to see more of that tier of reefing and that level of experience, like getting on lives and streaming more often, like getting that type of info out. To be honest with you, I'm personally interested in what they got to say.
You know what's funny about Greg Carroll too? Sometimes when he goes on his rants on his little morning lives, and he talks about how he used to be in bass competitions, right? And I'm gonna just leave this here, right? Greg, I'm from Miami. I used to steal speakers when I was a little kid, Greg. TV radios, amps, speakers, Greg. And so every time he brings it up, I just start laughing. Because I know about
Oh
all that kind of shit he be talking about. It's kind of crazy.
yeah, but some fools say
He's
I'm
dope.
ignorant and don't know anything. Yeah, Greg, man, trust Trust me, that comes with the territory, I guess. We learning as we go. So
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Yes,
hey,
sir,
Well,
man. Yes, sir.
we've been
Good
going
night.
for an hour and a half, gentlemen. Appreciate you all for
yeah, good
joining us.
times. I appreciate
Yeah,
everybody
man.
joining too. The Reef
Yeah.
Tom,
Experience.
everybody that's in here. Greg, you say you never got robbed. Reef Recognized Reef says 15 kickers L7. I've definitely stolen them squares kickers and went home and was like, woof, yeah, right?
Mm.
So that's definitely happened.
Well, I ain't running no chiller, Mr. Jackson. Just air conditioning.
Yeah, man. Great stream. Well, I appreciate you guys. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining
Like,
us again, man.
Thanks for letting me on,
The
man.
Reef
You know,
Experience.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Well done, sir.
Bye.